Welcome to the third edition of the Automotive Heritage Awards. I'm Steve Purdy, Managing Director of the Automotive Heritage Foundation. We're used to presenting these important awards at the Concours d'Elegance of America at St. John's in the Brembo Media Hospitality Tent on show day. But the concours was wisely paused this year. Don't want to say canceled, that sounds a little bit too harsh. We'll just say paused. With a couple of adjustments, we decided the Automotive Heritage Awards must go on. After all, our mission calls. Thanks to Mark Ducker and Wild Road Pictures, we're able to put together our awards event in this virtual way while following our usual format. And thanks to our sponsors, supporters, and volunteers, led by the Concours d'Elegance of America at St. John's, Brembo, and Kiekert. You'll see the list right here on the signage beside the podium and on the website, including America's Automotive Trust and Diane Fliss-Snyder, who planted the seed for this competition. More on that later. Now, if you'll all close your eyes for just a minute, long enough to pretend that you're at the concours, having coffee in the Brembo tent, surrounded by 300 show cars, we'll begin the show. Tara Knopfs is the director of the concours. Tara?
Hi, everyone. My name is Tara Knopfs. I'm the executive director at the Concours d'Elegance of America. On behalf of our board of directors and our partners at Brembo, we would like to welcome you all here today. To Steve Purdy and everyone over at the Automotive Heritage Awards, we want to thank you so much for working so hard to pull this together today. To those of you who have entered, thank you for sharing your passion with us, and thank you for keeping our rich automotive heritage relevant today and for years to come. To those winners and those who will be honored today, congratulations. And we hope all of you will join us next year for our 42nd annual Concours d'Elegance of America at the Inn at St. John's, July 23rd through the 25th. Congratulations to all. And Steve, thank you so much for making the concours a part of this great venture.
Our venue for this virtual awards event is the Automotive Hall of Fame in Dearborn. Brian Baker is Vice President for Education and Principal Historian here at the Automotive Hall of Fame.
Hello and welcome. On behalf of the Automotive Hall of Fame, we are so pleased that the Automotive Heritage Foundation chose to give their awards from here in our hall at this time. We hope to see all of you in person sometime at a concours or here at the Hall of Fame. But again, thank you for joining us here today, and thank you to the Automotive Heritage Foundation.
Thanks, Brian. Now let's get on to the business at hand. It's my pleasure and honor to introduce our Master of Ceremonies, MC for many years at the most prestigious concours events, an historian, radio show guy, and usually the most knowledgeable guy in the room when it comes to automotive heritage, Ed Lucas. Ed, take it away.
Thank you very much, Steve. That was a wonderful introduction. Thank you. I hope I can live up to everything that you've said. It's a thrill and an honor for me to be here, ladies and gentlemen, again with Brembo sponsorship and our very, very special awards. I would like to thank the judges and you, Steve Purdy, for all the hard work you've put in to make this event possible. A lot of hard work. The Automotive Heritage Awards are comprised of 4 distinct competitions: the Future Collectible Vehicle of the Year, the Concept Vehicle of the Year, the Automotive Heritage Journalism Competition, and there are 10 categories for stories best told. And most importantly, the Automotive Heritage Lifetime Achievement Award. But first with us again is the Automotive Women's Alliance Foundation, offering a $2,500 scholarship in the name of the Automotive Heritage Foundation to a deserving young woman destined for a career in the automotive culture. Here's Jane Bishop and Ashley Camley to introduce the winner.
If you have not heard about AWAF, we are Automotive Women's Alliance Foundation and are passionate about our careers in engaging more women into automotive and the mobility industries. We are go-getters that help our members student recipients, and those who are automotive minded to achieve greater confidence and skill sets to use throughout their career. We are all about professional development and mentoring, supporting STEM initiatives, and having fun at social events. AWAF is run by volunteers and supported by distinguished automotive and related industry sponsors. At our root is providing education scholarships to females of all ages pursuing higher learning in these industries. Hi, I am Jane Bishop and
Ashley Camley.
And we are on the board of directors in the role of scholarships. Ashley.
We are delighted to partner with Automotive Heritage Foundation to award in their honor a $2,500 education scholarship to Tawana Dixon. She is a freshman at Rochester Institute of Technology in Rochester, New York, studying new media interactive development. With her father's influence, engineering and programming were an early part of her life, including first robotics from the age of 2. Before finishing elementary school, she designed and built a miniature car and a live website with the help of her mentors from First Robotics. Tawanda's accomplishments include 16 years with the First Robotics XCATS team, Girl Scout Ambassador, and STEP Club Leadership Team. Her awards include Urban League Black Scholar and AP Scholar. Tawanda's future career plans will combine new technology, digital art, and programming to create interactive information systems for future vehicles and mobility technology. Next up is a quick video of gratitude from Tawana Dixon. And congratulations to the 2020 Automotive Heritage Foundation Award winners.
Hello, my name is Tawana Dixon. I'm currently a new media interactive development student at the Rochester Institute of Technology, and I just feel so honored to have won a scholarship from AWAF in honor of the Automotive Heritage Foundation. Now, for me, this scholarship means that I can finally pursue my long-time goal of entering the STEM field and helping make a difference in the world, whether that be in improving UI interfaces inside of automobiles or creating different apps that help keep drivers safe when traveling. Either way, AWAF is helping me to pursue my dreams, and I cannot thank you enough for it.
Now on to the awards. Created for the National Automotive History Collection about 20 years ago by our late great friend and colleague, Mr. Mike Davis, the Future Collectible Vehicle of the Year honors the vehicle introduced during the past year in the U.S. that we'll most likely see at a car show 25 years from now. Here with that award is the Automotive Heritage Foundation's Steve Purdy.
That's right, Ed. Mike Davis was an automotive historian of the first order and a longtime board member at the Detroit Public Library's National Automotive History Collection. The Future Collectible Vehicle of the Year was his idea. The NAC is one of the richest collections of automotive archives anywhere, and they presented the award for many years before passing it on to the Automotive Heritage Foundation. 2 years ago, we honored the Corvette Z06, and Mark Royce, General Motors Vice President, joined us in the Brembo tent to collect that honor. I must say it came as no surprise that the new C8 mid-engine Corvette takes that honor for 2020. Certainly, just about any Corvette is collectible, but finally, we get a mid-engine one, and it was worth the wait.
Many of the world's most exotic and dynamic sports cars have had their engines just ahead of the rear axles, providing balance and a driving dynamic well beyond what other chassis configurations provide. Dedicated Corvette and other sports car fans have felt teased for decades by hints of the prospects of a mid-engine vet. The new Corvette is still the most beautiful, capable, and thrilling sports car you can get for your money, a distinction it has had since the original Stingray arrived in 1963. Congratulations to the entire Corvette team.
Our next competition is for the very exciting category of Concept Vehicle of the Year. The Automotive Heritage Association's Concept Vehicle of the Year Award honors the vehicle presented during the 2019-2020 Auto Show season that our team of distinguished designers think is the most significant. In charge of judging that aesthetically extreme competition is our own Brian Baker, board member of the Automotive Heritage Foundation and vice president of education and principal historian here at the Automotive Hall of Fame. Brian, what car did your team select for 2020?
Thank you, Ed. The North American debut of a concept vehicle is always an exciting event. This year, the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas, Nevada, featured a bumper crop of concept vehicles. Mercedes-Benz, Nissan, Hyundai, and for the first time ever, Sony debuted their own concept vehicles. We choose judges that have included 3 former vice presidents of design and executive designers from all over the world. These judges are chosen for their neutrality, for being not directly associated with any of the vehicles that were being considered for this award. There were votes cast for 4 of our finalists, and 1 stood above the rest. The 2020 AHF Concept Vehicle of the Year goes to the Honda Augmented Driving Concept. The augmented driving concept was a fun-looking cross between something between Steve McQueen's dune buggy, a hot tub, and a computer mouse. Its uniquely repositionable steering wheel can be driven from any position, and the styling inside and out looks like it would fit right in any Tron movie. Congratulations to the designers and engineers at Honda for this extraordinary vehicle. It gives us a fresh look at how we can enjoy a combined autonomous and continued hands-on driving experience and get a suntan at the same time. Terrific job. Congratulations, Honda, and thank you.
We are extremely honored and thrilled that our augmented driving concept has been chosen as 2020 Concept of the Year by the Automotive Heritage Foundation. We believe that automated driving technology should go beyond enable safe and efficient mobility. This technology should create new mobility experiences by expanding the view and curiosity of the driver and passengers. Augmented driving concept is about generating new discoveries and experiences.
That is why we are keen to continuously evolve the steering wheel as a human-machine interface, which communicates the intention of the driver.
And a new approach to styling, we will change the communication between driver and vehicle, as well as the communication with surroundings.
Thank you for your continuous support for Honda. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The next competition, the Automotive Heritage Journalism Awards, honors the stories best told in 10 categories. With us to help introduce that competition is Chief Judge, veteran automotive journalist, writer, editor, pundit, and all-around Renaissance man, Mr. Chubachetta.
Thanks, Ed. The Automotive Heritage Journalism Awards were established to recognize all manner of stories written about vehicles, people, technologies, factories, anything related to automotive history. These stories can be in any format, from traditional books and magazine articles to blogs and videos. We've established 9 categories for these stories: audio or video, blog or column, book, car culture, facility, heritage motorsport, mark specific, personality profile, restoration or repair, travel or adventure. We've also assembled a team of 32 distinguished judges representing every aspect of automotive journalism to evaluate these stories. I won't list them all here, but they're all names you would recognize and respect, and collectively they represent hundreds of years of experience in the field. We had 67 entries this year in the various categories. To be eligible, all of these stories had to be published, posted, or released during calendar year 2019. We were looking for great stories well told, and I asked the judges to hold the entries to high standards. 100 points would be awarded to a terrific automotive heritage story that might have one comma out of place, but not two. We'd like to thank Kiekert for sponsoring the presentation of the awards this year. And here's Mike Heitbrink, General Manager of Kiekert, with a few words to explain why he and the company think the awards are important.
We are very happy to be a presenting sponsor of the AHA's Journalism Awards program for a second consecutive year. Kiekert recognizes that the awards align very well with our own rich history in the automotive industry. We would like to thank everyone who submitted an application and extend our congratulations to the winners. While I would have liked to have handed over the award personally, unfortunately, under the current circumstances, that's not possible. I hope everyone stays safe and healthy, and greetings from Wixom.
Opening the door is the first interaction people have with their car. Make it a positive experience. With XL Entry, we'll help you make it smoother, quieter, and safer. We are Kiekert, the global technology leader in automotive locking systems, with operations in Metro Detroit. Open the door to new access systems. Visit us on newentry.com. Kiekert, technology that leads.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Automotive Heritage Journalism Competition winners by categories. And we have 10 categories. Best Heritage Motorsports Stories. 5 bronze awards, 3 silver, and 2 gold. In the bronze category, Burt Levy, Passion, Speed, and Style. Graham Robson, Glory Days for Star Magazine. Daniel Stroll, Split Apart, Stolen, Misidentified, Lou Fagel's Supersonic led a tortured existence for Hemmings. Gary Witzenberg, Pushing the Envelope, Part 2 for the Corvette magazine, and Vince Ferrari, Racing on the Bay for Ohio Magazine. In the silver category, the winners are Mr. Bruce Troxel, The Day Corvette Became a World-Class Sports Car for Tire Buyer. Mike Mattoon, Chuck and Pete's Excellent Adventure for Vintage Motorsport Magazine. Jeff McGregor, Speed Demons, a blazing nitromethane-fueled American tale of racing glory, murder, and a son's passion for his father's unfinished legacy for the Smithsonian Magazine. In the gold category, the top winners, Richard Quinn, An Exhausting Test, Studebakers at Indianapolis in the 1930s for Collectible Automobile. And the judge's statement is as follows. This story got a perfect score of 100. No one knows more about Studebakers as Richard Quinn. Quinn brings this story alive with both key anecdotes and an insightful appreciation of the engineering of the automobile. An uncommon story told with uncommon grace. And our second gold winner, Gary Witzenberg, A Go at the Ring for Vintage Motorsport. Judge's statement, a delightful story of travel, competition, determination, camaraderie, and the victory that is in competing in a 24-hour endurance race at the most difficult race venue in the world. Our next category, Best Car Culture Stories. In the bronze category, 2 winners, Rich Hirsch, Chrysler Spins Music, again with an RCA 45 Auto Victrola for Chrysler Power Magazine. And Amiko Yozuka, How Honda Survived a Trade War with the U.S. and Won Over the Americans for CNN. 1 silver winner, Rich Taylor, A Night to Remember for Victory Lane. And 2 winners in the gold category, Daniel Miller, Larger Than Life, Uncovering the Legend of Big Willie Robinson for the Los Angeles Times. Judge's statement. This story really pulled me in immediately. I was fairly entranced by Big Willie. This was exceptionally well written. And our second gold winner, Larry Prince, 7 car-themed cartoons that shaped your enthusiasm before cable TV for Haggerty Magazine. Judge's statement, great concept, especially for baby boomer enthusiasts. The story is a well-crafted stroll down memory lane. Next category, Best Mark-Specific Stories. In the bronze category, Graham Robson, A Great Day for a Great Car for Star Magazine. Rich Taylor, Lord of the Rings. That sounds familiar. Vince Guerrieri, Still Waiting for a Savior. Before GM left, Avanti sold an Ohio town an impossible dream for Ohio Magazine. Gary Witzenberg, How Chevrolet Created the Camaro to Take on Ford's Mustang for Haggerty Magazine. And our final winner in the bronze category, David Van Duzer and Gary Anderson, ready for the grand tour for the Mercedes Star Magazine. In the silver category, there are 2 winners. Terry Boyce, 1949 Ford, the car that saved a company, for Michigan History Magazine. And Larry Prince, How Packard Could Have Doomed Chrysler, for the Haggerty Magazine. Best Facility Stories, 2 bronze awards and 1 silver. In the bronze category, Vince Guerrieri, Honda's massive Ohio plant rose as General Motors fell, for the Ohio Magazine. And Miles Kornblatt, The Secrets of Lingato, for Hemmings Magazine. And the silver winner, Jeanette Gutierrez, Liberator's 7-month saga, the birth, life, and death of the B-24 Liberator 2-ton Tessie, for Aviation History Magazine. Best Restoration or Repair Stories, 1 winner in the bronze category. Richard Truitt, Auto Week's Project TR7 Restoration for Auto Week Magazine. Next category, Best Personality Profiles. In the bronze category, several winners. Gary Witzenberg, Zora Arcus Duntov, Corvette's father figure for Collectible Automobile. Next winner in the bronze category, Bill Eggers, Jennifer Ortiz and Gary Anderson, Handmade History for Star Magazine. Daniel Stroll, Richard Sass's 1968 Dodge Charger design both defined and ended his career for Hemmings Magazine. And David Smith, Lee Iacocca, father of the Mustang, dies at 94 for Ward's Magazine. Next category, Best Automotive Heritage Books. 3 winners, 1 bronze and 2 silver. In the bronze category, Mr. Chris Theodore, The Last Shelby Cobra, My Times with Carroll Shelby. And 2 silver winners, Maurice Liang, Viper, 25 years of history. And our second winner in the silver category, Danielle Cote Fatal, The Life of Charles Stewart Mott, industrialist, philanthropist, known as Mr. Flint. Best blogs or column, 1 bronze winner, Mike Goulet, My Car Quest for My Car Quest magazine. Best audio or video stories, 1 silver, 2 gold. The silver winner by Mr. Burt Levy, The Last Open Road audiobook. In the gold category, 2 winners, Daniel Miller, Larger Than Life, a podcast. Judge's statement. Daniel Miller conducted extensive research and knitted together a fascinating history of a compelling but largely forgotten figure from the Los Angeles street racing scene. Big Willie Robinson, Miller knows how to write a script and is a master of podcast pacing. And our second gold winner, Mark Ducker, a peek inside Haggerty's Never Stop Driving for the Auto Channel. Judge's statement: it is unusual to see a video about a book. The best feature of the video is that with such good interviews, the producers let the principals tell the story themselves. Never Stop Driving is enjoyable and well done. Congratulations to all our award-winning journalists. Some fascinating titles and articles here. Thanks to all who entered. This was quite a competition, and our profound thanks to Mr. Chubachetta and his judging team. And thank you, Steve Purdy. Our next award is very, very special. It is the Automotive Heritage Foundation's Lifetime Achievement Award. Finally, our most important award honors one of our own for a lifetime of achievement. That person who has made a substantial contribution to the automotive craft for 25 years or more and has inspired the next generation of automotive journalists. Here to introduce that award is our friend, supporter, and regional representative for America's Automotive Trust, the person responsible for planting the seed for the Automotive Heritage Awards, Miss Diane Fliss Schneider. We know her as Detroit Diane.
We're sorry to report that Detroit Diane is unable to join us for this year's program. She had been the executive director of the Concours d'Elegance of America for many years when she asked if we could create an awards event to augment the concours. She and America's Automotive Trust are enthusiastic supporters of the Automotive Heritage Awards. What Diane would have said is, America's Automotive Trust and the LeMay, America's Car Museum, are honored to play a part in the Automotive Heritage Foundation's Lifetime Achievement Award. And we are proud that the LeMay, America's Car Museum, is the custodian of the AHA Lifetime Achievement Permanent Trophy. The AAT shares the Automotive Heritage Foundation's mission of promoting and honoring automotive heritage. And now, here's the 2019 Lifetime Achievement Award honoree, Don Sherman, who will announce the 2020 winner. Don, take it away.
Jim McCraw earns the Automotive Heritage Foundation's 2020 Lifetime Achievement Award. With a career spanning 6 decades and 2 centuries, Jim McCraw's journalistic endeavors set a standard few have matched in the automotive realm. Jim began attending drag races near his Philadelphia home in the mid-1950s. The wide-eyed teen quickly earned assignments passing tools and running errands for his favorite quarter-mile teams. With the ink barely dry on his driver's license, Jim teamed with friends to race a heavily modified 37 Chevy Coupe dubbed Magilla Gorilla in the competitive A-gas class. Shifting to the stock eliminator category, his weapons of choice included a 55 Ford, a 57 Chevy, and a 63 Pontiac that won the E-Stock Automatic class at the NHRA's U.S. Nationals. Sticking with Pontiacs, he subsequently drag raced a Catalina hardtop and a Bonneville wagon with his friends. Jim's final quarter-mile speed machines were a 68 Dodge Charger RT 440 and a lively Honda 750 motorcycle. Jim's journalistic career began with a job in the mailroom at the Chilton Company, America's leading automotive service manual publisher. Juggling classwork at Philadelphia's Temple University and racing on weekends, he joined Chilton's Product Design and Develop magazine staff in 1961, while still a teenager. Jim graduated from Temple with a degree in journalism in 1966. One of his drag racing heroes, the notorious Bill Grumpy Jenkins, was subsequently instrumental in cracking the door open to Jim's 50-plus year magazine career. Moments after Jenkins mentioned a staff opening at Superstock magazine in Virginia, roads heading south were scorched with Jim's tire tracks. Jim's writing and editing talents quickly rocketed him up the editorial ladder. Following 7 years at the helm of Superstock, he served as Hot Rod Magazine's editor from 74 through 78, then Motor Trend's executive editor from 79 to 1983. Venturing on the other side of the fence, Jim spent 1983 through 1990 crafting Ford Motor Company communications in California, Michigan, and England. In 1990, Jim became a freelance writer. In the 30 years since, he's written for some 45 newspapers, industry publications, and car and motorcycle enthusiast titles based in the U.S., England, and Europe. Jim resides with his wife, Sandy Thomas, in Florida's Sumter County and still enjoys powering up his word processor every day.
Good morning. First, I'd like to thank the sponsors, Kieker, Brembo, and the others. I'd like to thank Walter and Elaine Hessner for starting these awards back in 1998. I'd like to thank the late Tom Kelly for carrying it on, and I'd like to thank Steve Purdy for bringing this program to where it is today. Thank you all. It's been my great good fortune over the years to work with, work for, fly with, dine with, travel with, test cars with, ride motorcycles with, go to auto shows with, and generally hang out with all 18 of the previous winners of the Lifetime Achievement Award. I thank them for their friendship, and I thank you all very much. Thank you and good morning.
Congratulations, Jim, on your Lifetime Achievement Award. That concludes our 2020 Automotive Heritage Awards. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. We hope you've enjoyed the presentation, and I hope you all get a chance to read many of the articles that we have awarded here today. Thanks for joining us again. Steve, wonderful job. Mr. Steve Purdy.
Thanks again, Ed. Great job as usual. And thanks once more to our sponsors, supporters, and volunteers. You'll see them listed on our website, where you'll find the official list of winners and everything else you'd like to know about the Automotive Heritage Awards and all of our other projects. Thanks to our team, Stephen Childs of Dorsey Creative, Angie Bornius, Marketing and PR, Chubba Chetta, Lead Journalism Judge, Brian Baker, Vice President of Education at the Automotive Hall of Fame, and board members Gary Witzenberg and Mary Seelhorst. You'll also be able to share this, or see it again, yourself by accessing it on YouTube. Watch for details in our regular Automotive Heritage Foundation bulletins on our website. The Automotive Heritage Awards are a project of the Automotive Heritage Foundation, whose mission it is to promote and honor the best in automotive history, culture, and aesthetics. We look forward to seeing you all next year at the Brembo tent at the Concours d'Elegance of America at St. John's. Until then, enjoy your drive.